Now introducing the starters for your San Antonio Spurs. At point, number 0, Russell Westbrook. 6'3", starting at forward, number 18, Marantz. 6'11", 6'6". The head coach of yours.
Welcome, everybody, to the daily and nothing to...
Kevin, thank you. No.
He is definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. Now the starting group for Orlando. Irving is out there with Curry. Here we go. And there's Davis. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Spurs, you've got Allen Iverson. Kobe is out there with Jokic. Then there's John Morant. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Iverson driving in. Great D that time from Irving.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Embiid. Knocked away and stolen by Iverson. Jokic against Curry. Pass to Marantz. Outside Westbrook. Jokic against Curry. A baseline J. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, the Joker will hit that mid-range jumper all day long. Too easy to let him shoot it from there.
Curry passes to Embiid. Curry setting the pick for Embiid. Iverson against Irving. 5 to shoot. Embiid with the screen on Iverson. Irving for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
Here's Irving following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Embiid kicks to Curry. Embiid sets the pick for Curry. From deep, Iverson grabs the ball. The Spurs have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Westbrook, no good. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now Irving. Back to Curry. Davis with a screen on Westbrook. Curry. Another shot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
And this is the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And that one falls for Davis. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it, missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Orlando leading. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. Count the basket.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Bryant against Giannis. No good on his first attempt of the game.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
The pass to Embiid. In the corner, Irving with it. Over Iverson. And the shot is long.
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Bryant with a screen on Embiid. Here's Jokic.
2 minutes.
And it's Orlando with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Curry on the wing. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Giannis to the inside. No good that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Bryant. Over onto Tacumbo. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Pass to Embiid. Over Jokic. And the shot no good, a bit short. Spurs trail by 3. He kicks to Iverson. Westbrook a screen on Irving. Here's Iverson. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Pass to Irving. Back to Giannis. It's Curry outside. They get it again.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Outside Westbrook. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Kicks it to Curry. Off the left rim and out. Jokic with it. The pass to Iverson. To end the drought.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Orlando out in front, leading by 3. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your...
Good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
Game 5.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when we consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Bryant. Harden out there with Paul. Then it's Walton. And it's Allen in at the 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
No good on the second free throw. Mark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Now here's DeRozan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change thanks to help. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Bryant. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Allen outside. Top of the key, Bryant. Great tee that time from Green. The Magic trail by 4. Outside Irving. Passes to Griffin. Plays it up and banks it in. Griffin's got 4 this quarter.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
Green against Bryant. Over Green. Green with the block. Rosen dishes to Booker. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. Great showing for him last season. He was around 21 points per game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Jokic has checked in for Walton. Morant comes in for Allen. Allen Iverson's checked in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Chris Paul. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Embiid, he's checked in for Griffin. Giannis comes in for Draymond Green. Davis is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Stephen Curry in for Kyrie Irving. Iverson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
They get it back. And the rejection by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Davis, the pass to Giannis. Baseline try, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30, and now with the lead.
Inside, here's Jokic. Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Jokic has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Embiid with the screen on Iverson. The drive by Booker. It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Iverson kicks to Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Well, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
The Magic making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and he sinks the second. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Embiid with a screen on Iverson. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Irving missing. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And it's Iverson missing.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Kobe with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Right side Irving. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, as you look at the game so far, how would you evaluate?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
Now let's talk about this first half. San Antonio in a tight one.
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. San Antonio leading. So on the floor for Orlando. They've got Embiid. Stephen Curry's out there with Irving. And there's Davis. And it's Antetokounmpo into the power forward. They recover it. He goes up again. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Spurs. Embiid with the screen on Iverson. Down low. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
From 17 feet out, and it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Magic shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Antetokounmpo. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Morant kicks to Bryant. Back to Morant. Curry with the steal. Pass to Davis. Marantz with the steal. Outside Westbrook. Giannis against Jokic. Morant outside. Spurs passing it around. Iverson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Davis up top, guarded by Kobe. Pass to Embiid. Curry looking it over. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Curry. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Iverson against Embiid. And Embiid with the block. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game afraid in the head. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now. Stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. A different look now for San Antonio. Walton comes in for Bryant. And it's Allen in for Iverson. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Orlando. It's Davis with the drive. Outside for Curry. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched the ball.
A moment now to see the stats. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 26 points a game last year. 11 rebounds and 8 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Westbrook surveying the D. Jokic with his screen on Irving. The drive by Allen. Count it. Allen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
And Allen, one of the most decorated scorers of all time. Love watching him work on offense and being rewarded for his efforts.
Oh, Griffin in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Westbrook passes to Marantz. Westbrook a screen on DeRozan. Marantz against Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. The Magic trail by 4. Mark, one of the things that separates DeRozan from other two guards, his back-to-the-basket game.
Well said, Kevin, and you're right. I mean, he says every time I shoot a turnaround, I feel like nobody can get to it. He's got excellent footwork. He can really get off the floor. And it's a classic move that made guys like Bernard King a real problem to guard. And I speak from experience on that, folks. King was lethal scoring the ball.
Offensive rebound. Jokic misses from short range. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Curry with the 3. It's good from long range. Curry's got 5.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs. Let's rock.
A different look now for San Antonio. Kobe's checked in for Walton. James Harden comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Paul in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Magic, Draymond Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Anthony Davis in for DeMar DeRozan. And that one's good. Marantz.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Davis with a screen on Paul. And Curry, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One's on Marantz.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the first one drops.
And one of the more clever players in the game. Curry takes pride in toying with opposing defenses.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Jokic with it. Now Green defending. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Coming off a terrific season. 4th in scoring, 8th in rebounding. And a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Giannis against Marantz. And Antetokounmpo with the block.
Well, you know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Here's Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. San Antonio leading. Paul dishes to Kobe. Rebound by the Magic. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For the lead. And there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got his 2nd bucket.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
And the jam by Harden. 7-lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Curry passes to Irving. Outside, Davis. And there's the pass to Green. Great look, but off the mark. Here's Marantz. And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. It's the Magic as they end the 3rd quarter on a 12-4 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Had a lot of great shots. You haven't dropped.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Russell Westbrook. Jokic is out there at Bryant. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Marantz in at the 3 spot. It's the San Antonio 5. Irving can't get it to go.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Embiid with the screen on Iverson. Irving kicks to Curry. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Spurs shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Passes it to Jokic. Iverson outside. Bryant against Giannis. Bryant dishes to Morant. Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Embiid sets the pick for Curry. Over Bryant. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Spurs. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very... Oh!
My goodness. Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. I think it might happen before his career is done.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Orlando. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin? By my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thank you, David. Jokic passes to Kobe. Davis against Marantz. Here's Jokic. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Davis drives in.
You know, Davis almost forces defenders to foul him when he's on the drive because he's so long and agile off the dribble.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
The Magic making a switch here. Davis is checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Embiid finds Giannis. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Kobe passes to Westbrook. Back to Kobe. Feeds away. It's hauled in by the Magic. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Davis, the pass to Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Stephen Curry.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
B.J. Armstrong's checked in for Davis.
In for the Magic.
Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Bryant kicks to Marantz. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Marantz. Jokic with his screen on Davis. Here's Marantz. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Orlando. So it's the Spurs now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And here's Jokic outside. And they get it back. Here's Iverson. It's hauled in by the Magic. Right side Curry. Back to Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Here's Iverson. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And he gives them the lead with that basket there. That's his trademark, folks. Exploding to get to the rim.
T-shirt time! All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hate Squad.
Irving's checked in. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Right side Curry. Back to Irving. Here's the teardrop. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Jokic.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to one.
You know, off the court, Kyrie Irving has done some incredible things. One example, financially supporting WNBA players who sat out the 2020 Wubble season. Kyrie is more than a basketball player, always engaged with the world around him. Always interesting things he has to say.
Both free throws, good from Kyrie Irving.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Hey, guys, the Magic's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle, and as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Great shot off. Great D that time from Irving. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Magic. A 2-point game. Irving attacking. It drops. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
Iverson up top, covered by Irving. Iverson against Irving. Here's Jokic.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Giannis to the middle. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now the pass to Davis. And Curry has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Davis setting the pick for Curry. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again, and they're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, we've seen Jokic embrace a larger leadership role. He wants to be the guy that leads his team, and that's not just with scoring, it's also with his voice.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big two-possession games.
Time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's his second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Hey, when it comes to stat sheet stuffers, Westbrook is a stat sheet stuffer supreme. Mark that one up, guys. unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now here's Curry, and here's Davis for 3. Connects from downtown.
You know, it's been documented how hard Davis has worked on his perimeter shot. There, you see the results.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
But I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody has the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Leforce, our reporter. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Orlando Magic. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Philadelphia 76ers. Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Jason Tatum, already an all-star, but he won't rest until he's a superstar. He said, quote, "Nobody puts higher expectations on me than myself. When I have big games, I try not to get too excited because the guys I look up to, they do it often. I want to get to the point where when I do it, it's kind of like another night." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. And a lot of interest in the early part of the season to see how teams have changed with the addition of new pieces, Doris.
Yeah, or perhaps the development of existing players. It's fascinating to watch. Always great to see those teams that have taken the next step.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. And for the Magic, Anthony Davis is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Curry in at point guard. And the Magic start out with a ball. To the inside, Embiid. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Frazier. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Anthony. And no good. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. Now here's Irving. Drills the baseline jumper.
Kyrie Irving getting to that mid-range scoring ability. Sometimes it's the only shot available.
Here's Frazier. Out to the wing. Here's Stoudemire. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Inside. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Curry. Irving's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, the gravity that Curry commands, it always leads to wide open looks for the guys around him.
13 feet out. And again, the Knicks missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, "I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example."
And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Houston. Back to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And Anthony slams it in.
That's a man with bad intentions. Melo in attack mode.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Here's Irving. Deflected. And he recovers it. Davis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots a fadeaway. And too long on the shot. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to start. Here's Frazier. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Stoudemire. Shoots in deep. That one falls.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Curry finds Davis. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. The baseline J is off the mark. New York trailing. Anthony outside. The pass to Frazier. Down low. Here's Stoudemire. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
Davis, the pass to Irving. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 9.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Anthony. It's not going to go for him. Davis with the defensive effort. And here is Irving. The 3 ball. Another miss by Irving. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Anthony with a screen on Curry. Driving in. Antetokounmpo with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And the Magic making a change here. DeRozan is checked in. Anthony against DeRozan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if he can get an easy opportunity.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your...
Orlando making some changes. Griffin, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Devin Booker in for Kyrie Irving. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Frazier. Now here's Tatum. Here's Sprewell. Green covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sprewell. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Green. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now the Knicks with it. 8-point game. Pass to Frazier. Here's Nowitzki. To the right side. Here's Sprewell. Green covering. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. One minute left in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Green. A screen. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 now.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Curry passes to DeRozan. And here's Griffin. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They play with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Frazier. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Tatum's shot is good.
This shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble or, in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
Pass to Curry. From outside the arc. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Magic out in front. They're up 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
And for 407.
And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate. And
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for New York. Out to the right wing. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Booker. Anthony misses. Orlando leading. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Back to Davis. Outside Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA, Doris?
Well, PA, you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Leforce.
Last season, after what was dubbed a historic wave of injuries, the Magic decided it was time to hit the reset button, trading away their veterans for picks and for prospects. This will take some patience, but the front office feels this different path affords them more upside to contend moving forward. Guys?
You know, Allie, that's an excellent point. Something to keep an eye on. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. And so many entertainment options out there, Doris. Will today's superstars be able to achieve the same level of celebrity as those who came before?
Boy, icon is a separation from superstar. And it's amazing to me when you consider the careers of certain guys. Michael Jordan comes to mind. 6-0 in the NBA Finals and a household name across the world. LeBron James, 10 trips to the NBA Finals and a icon across the world. Kobe Bryant, an icon across the world. Those players are few and far between.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Embiid can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
That's to Stoudemire. Here's Houston. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's blocked by Davis. Now here's Irving. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Houston. Booker defending. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. New York timeout. The loudest and craziest fans get a free feature. Let's see it, fans. And for 4-on-7.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Orlando. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. In the 3rd spot, Joel Embiid. The 4th spot held by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
2 premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Houston. Here's Nowitzki. Embiid covers. Shoots from 14. And it's Orlando with a rebound. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, it was really just the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis. That's going to cost you games, believe me.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
All right, time for an injury report. And now Allie Leforce has an update on Kyrie Irving. What do you have, Allie?
Well, I had a moment to catch up with the Magic's head athletic trainer. The neck is sore even when moving the head just a little bit. They're doing everything possible to try to relax those muscles. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Here's Sprewell. Good on the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Here's Frazier. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Sprewell. Back to Tatum. And he drives in. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by DeRozan.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Curry goes in. Outside for Irving. No luck on that one. And New York the other way now.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Houston. Pass to Nowitzki. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Irving with it. 11 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Griffin's shot is off. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, the Magic on the run. Blocked.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Curry. Now DeRozan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 6 on the shot clock. Curry with it. Picked up by Tatum. Green for 3. And the Magic again can't hit. Oh, they need this. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
A terrific job for Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
And so it's the... Thanks, Allie.
Shaq, were there certain... And now turning our attention to this game, and that'll do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Curry in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Anthony. And now the Knicks on the break. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's 2-on-1. And there's Curry on the assist by Davis. Curry's got 7.
Putting the D in Davis. Anthony's steal igniting the break.
Pass to Ewing. Here's Stoudemire. Here's Frazier. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 13.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
Good work there as it goes. Orlando calls timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In third, New York.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
Antetokounmpo for three. The Knicks with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
You know, no surprise to see the hoop and the harm. Melo with the beautiful touch.
Anthony, shooting one.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Over to the wing, Houston. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Outside Davis. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. Now Embiid. Left side, Davis. Knocks it loose. From the wing, Houston can't hit.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
They get it back. And then Embiid with the dunk.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Let's see who's loudest. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Anthony. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Boy, once he gets the ball in that close, you've already lost. Anthony will find a way to hurt you.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Anthony. Both good from the line that time. So it's Orlando now. Outside Curry. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And Curry throws it down.
Now Stephen Curry gets off his feet in a hurry. Caught the defense napping on that dunk.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Davis. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Left side Irving. And here's Embiid. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Frazier. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll be a second foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Griffin, he's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And DeRozan is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Frazier. Anthony with a screen on Curry. Clock at 4. Oh, Green with a block.
Simply cannot throw up that neat stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
Davis, the pass to Green. The shot won't fall. New York goes the other way with it. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's Houston. And he knocks the jumper down.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Now here's DeRozan. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the basket by Curry.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to Houston. Now here's Anthony. Fades back. And he can't bank that one in.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
DeRozan with the ball. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here he goes. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
And the Magic pushing it up now. Outside Curry. To the paint. Davis down low. Griffin. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Good. DeRozan's gotten 4 this quarter.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. Guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Here's Sprewell. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And so it's Orlando sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And your 4-on-7.
And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for New York. Irving finds Davis. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Embiid. Swatted away. Now Anthony. Here's Frazier. He's covered by Curry. Here's Houston. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Screen by Embiid. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his fourth.
So many times, Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
You gotta love Giannis's commitment to delivering a superstar performance for his team. The effort he puts out on the floor really can't be overstated.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, B.A., what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
And here we go, the Knicks in transition.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 407.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Embiid passes to Irving. It's intercepted. Here's Houston. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Davis. Outside Irving. Into the lane. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Magic ball.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. New York has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Houston. Blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
And Embiid throws it down.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 407.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Anthony. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. Here's Houston. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace the team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Magic. Fades away, and that one hits the back iron.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Now here's Curry, tightly guarded. Pass to Davis. And here is Antetokounmpo. The three. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his third foul so far. And the Knicks shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, that's part of any great scorer's arsenal, the ability to create contact and get to the line.
Carmelo Anthony taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Anthony. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa, to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
Now here's Curry.
2 minutes.
Outside Davis.
2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. To the left side wing. Puts it up from 17. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up, along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our side. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Monday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got LeBron James. Jason Kidd is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Garnett. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. And for the Spurs, they've got Iverson. Kobe is out there with Marantz. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can, and just getting on the same page takes some time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
From deep, Iverson off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Iverson against Wade. Back to Iverson. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Garnett with the block. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. James looking it over. Here's Shaq. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you love how LeBron is able to lift the whole team with his passing. That facilitating gives them a lot of energy.
Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Here's Garnett. That one a little long.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Passes it to James. Over Marantz. James, no good. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside Westbrook. Off target from three-point range.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
From the stripe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Pressure LeBron is putting on the defense possession after possession is just a testament to his extreme talent. Also his endurance. I mean, his conditioning year in and year out is amazing.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morant passes to Westbrook. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Westbrook against Kidd. Garnett with the screen on Westbrook. It's Kidd with the drive. Good D by Westbrook.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
There's the 3. That shot is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Kidd kicks to Shaq. Wade passes to Garnett, and they double up James. 4 on the clock. Here's Wade. That one falls.
Sensational handles from Wade there. He puts the defense on skates, helping him open up the clean look at the basket.
Jokic with this screen on Kidd. There's the pass to Kobe. Jokic inside. O'Neal's there. Shaq with some nice D. Now here's Kidd. He's covered by Westbrook. Kidd, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Iverson, and the layup falls. Iverson's got 7 points.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs High Squad.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Alden's checked in for Jokic. Allen comes in for Marantz. James Harden, he's checked in for Allen Iverson. And it's Paul in for Russell Westbrook. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Morning's checked in for O'Neal. Malone comes in for Kevin Garnett. Tracy McGrady's checked in for James. And it's Drexler in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Harden with the ball for San Antonio. Allen finds Bryant, shoots over Malone, and Kobe the bucket with the assist by Allen.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Malone against Kobe. Malone. And again, the Bucks miss. They're the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Kobe passes to Paul. Walton a screen on Kidd. Kidd against Paul. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Drexler. Bucks trail by 8. .41 seconds left in the first. A second chance effort, and he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Harden scanning the floor, and it's blocked. Kidd against Paul. Pass to McGrady. Screen by Malone. Here he goes. They grab their own miss. And here is Morning. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. From deep three-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off inside. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense.
All right.
And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic.
The hustle work, every day.
Indeed, those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, though.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Dwayne Wade. Garnett out there with O'Neal. And it's LeBron James. And it's McGrady in at the 2 guard. Spurs leading by 4. Iverson outside. Stolen by Wade. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Kobe. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Garnett. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Wade. Passes it to James. McGrady outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garnett with the screen for Wade. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Spurs have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And the pass to Bryant. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. In the third spot, the Bucks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Garnett with a screen on Iverson. James dishes to Garnett. It's stolen by Bryant. Pass to Marantz. Down low. It's stolen by McGrady. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Wade. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Bryant. Garnett with the block. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And it's Wade slamming it down.
And the vertical of Wade still remarkable. A high-flying two-guard who loves sending it home.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Timeout. All right, look who's taking on the court. Come on and give up for your Spurs High Squad.
He's checked in for Kobe. Milwaukee also making some changes. Drexler comes in for James. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Jokic with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Kidd, no good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. O'Neal against Iverson. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Over Wade. San Antonio again missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Harden comes in for Allen Iverson. And it's Paul in for Russell Westbrook. The Bucks also changing it up. Morning's checked in for O'Neal, and Malone's subbed in for Kevin Garnett. Kidd kicks to Morning. Malone outside. Pass to Wade.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Harden. That one doesn't go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And it's Jokic missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Wanting a screen on Paul. Kidd gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Who wants a T-shirt? Your Spurs High Squad.
Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. James Harden, number 1. 4th, Jokic.
And really two terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a team.
Passes it to Paul. Over Kidd. Misses off the left iron. On offense here with the Bucks. They've scored 10 straight. Fires from the corner. San Antonio with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. He kicks to Paul. Jokic against Wade. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Well, he kind of feels like Russell Westbrook in just a bigger body, as Jokic's combination of size and vision and cleverness, those can equate to triple doubles.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. The pass to Wade. 36 seconds left now here in the second. Out to the right wing. Malone, a screen on Paul. Kidd. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Paul.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Drexler passes to Wade. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
I hope they see the upcoming road games as an opportunity to spend time together and build trust. The ties you make with your guys on the trip can really strengthen the squad, like me and you, Ernie. Forget Kenny. Me and you are tight.
And moving on, directing our attention to the Milwaukee Bucks, they've got a close game on their hands.
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't...
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Marantz is out there with Bryant. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Wade finds James. Nice D from Bryant. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Iverson outside. Poked loose and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And checking out the stats for Ja Morant. Last year, getting it done. He was around 19 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Westbrook surveying the D. LeBron against Morant. That ties the game. Morant's got his first basket.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
It's Kidd with the drive. Rebounded by the Spurs. Jokic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Morant. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
San Antonio timeout. Who wants a T-shirt?
Checking out the stats for Jokic. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in assists, 8th in rebounding. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
And Russell shot that one with confidence, something he does not lack.
Wade against Kobe. Wade passes to Garnett. Out to Wade. Back to Garnett. It's tipped. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Westbrook passes to Iverson. Back to Westbrook. Jokic trying to free himself up. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 7 rebounds in the game.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Iverson, a screen-on kill. Here's Westbrook. He can't get it to go. Excellent D from Wade. Westbrook against LeBron. Pass to Garnett. Back to LeBron. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Marantz. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Looking to get it going. Shaq with the screen. Here's James. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. He's going to send LeBron James to the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Walton's checked in for Jokic. Allen comes in for Marantz. James Harden, he's checked in for Iverson. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Milwaukee also making some changes. Horning's checked in for O'Neal. Malone comes in for Kevin Garnett. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Drexler. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Lets a floater go. Mourning with some nice D. Milwaukee in the lead. On the wing, James. Defended by Allen. James kicks to Drexler. Wants to get it to Malone and does. The pass to Kidd. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Harden against Drexler. Can they get it? And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
The best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jokic comes in for Walton, and it's John Morant in for Ray Allen. The Bucks also changing it up. Shaq's checked in for Mourning. Garnett comes in for Malone. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Drexler.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Morant passes to Kobe. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him. He has not been an asset for his team.
A different look now for San Antonio. Allen Iverson is checked in for Harden. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Paul.
Substitution for your Spurs. Allen Iverson. Westbrook.
To the right side. Here's Kidd. And no good. Westbrook with the nice D there.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ryan in the post, guarded by Garnett. Lock at 6. Jokic with the screen on Wade. The drive by Iverson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Iverson's got 9.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Wade from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Jason Kidd is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Garnett, then it's O'Neal, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Check his screen on Westbrook. Kidd, good. Kidd's got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs High Squad.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And they pick up 2.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
Garnett with a screen on Marantz. James dishes to Garnett. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And it's Iverson missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
That one drops for him.
You know LeBron will play physical, and the play calls for it. That time makes the contact, and it's a non-issue for him.
Pass to Bryant. To the inside. The kick out to Westbrook. The trade. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through.
San Antonio ball.
Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Wade against Iverson. High, arcing shot.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
The baseline J. Garnett with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Here's Morant. What a terrific move that was.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Kidd passes to Wade. Good on the three-point shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's LeBron. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. Iverson kicks to Westbrook. Back to Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Wade. Pass to O'Neal. The shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Westbrook passes to Iverson. Outside Bryant. Passes to Jokic. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Outside Kidd. Screen by O'Neal. Kidd with it. Now defended by Jokic. And it's sent back by Jokic. Bryant dishes to Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Milwaukee with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wade passes to Garnett. Back to Wade. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Garnett with a screen on Jokic. LeBron, no luck. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 5. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. No question he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
And the Bucks with possession here. 3-point lead. Shaq with a screen on Marantz. James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's not a pretty thing. LeBron James driving right at you, full speed, and when he gets into the lane and towards the rim, he's going to make contact with it.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Is good, and both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Now the pass to Jokic. Over O'Neal. Bank shot, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession, if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
It's Jokic, top of the key. Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Jokic trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing. Bucks leading by 7. LeBron outside. Here's Shaq. Can't hit that one. And the Spurs with possession. Morant looking around. Here's Jokic. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Wade drives in, and it's in there.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game now, looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Iverson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Westbrook missing. And the Bucks with possession. The drive by James. Here's O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And so the Bucks take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Kevin Garnett.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie Leforce. This is Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Brian, thank you. Well, James Harden's one-on-one scoring ability is unsurpassed. He said, quote, "I honestly can't tell you what I'm thinking. Nothing's predetermined. I just need one advantage. Whatever the defense gives me, I take it, and greatness happens after that." Thoughts?
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. And here we are in October. Let's see how things are going out west. You look at Dallas, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, San Antonio, quite a bit of space between these two.
Checking out San Antonio, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Nikola Jokic is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And for the Mavericks, now here's Durant. Here's Carter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And the Spurs with possession here. Up top, Morant. Pass to Bryant. Here's Iverson. 6 to shoot. Going inside. And he jams it home with authority.
He's got the killer instinct. He just wants to attack the rim every single possession.
Thompson outside. Back to Carter. Jokic grabs the board. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Bryant, the pass to Jokic. Pass to Westbrook. Fires the 3. The Spurs rebound. Tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Bryant outside. Jokic with a screen on Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up.
Just a phenomenal job by Klay Thompson. A defender who can guard a lot of different guys. He plays in-your-face defense.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And here's Morant outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Iverson got a hand on it. Durant against Westbrook. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Over Westbrook. Durant's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, "One thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness."
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
I don't think we've ever seen a player of Durant's size who can handle the rock that well.
Jokic finds Westbrook. Bryant with it. Durant covering. Bryant, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Down low. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. James Harden, number 1. 4th, Nikola Jokic.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They are all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Bryant, pass to Morant. Bryant outside. The baseline J is on the way and is blocked. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. And the Mavericks with some changes. George comes in for Durant, and Rose is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Morant against George, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, John Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when John was old enough, T trained him to follow in his footsteps.
Allen, he's checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Morant drops them both. And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court they built in the backyard.
Ooh, I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you, jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire of competition.
Now here's Paul. Bryant outside. Tipped, and he gets it back, and out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Harden, he's checked in for San Antonio.
For the Spurs, James Harden.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. George, a screen on Paul. Here's Rose.
2 minutes remaining.
Not enough on that one as it misses. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Paul. Now here's Bryant. Here's Allen. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Bryant outside. To the left wing. Paul for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
George got a piece of it. Here's Russell. Shot clock at 2. They shoot again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Outside Paul. It's deflected. George against Allen. George, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Paul with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Right side Harden. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant outside. They get it again. Oh, misses the dunk. The Mavericks leading. Pass to George. Trying to get back on track. And they recover it. Russell. And no good. Trying to get that one full. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Carter in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And let's send it over to Leforce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Crying?
Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Morant, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to the Lakers.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble? Whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Oh, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
It's Bryant with a drive. Good work defensively by Russell. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Thompson passes to Carter. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Jokic finds Morant. Bryant a screen on Durant. Here's Iverson. Pass to Jokic. Up and over Carter. Hits the jump hook. Jokic has gotten his first bucket of the night.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
To the middle. Here's Durant. They double team Durant. Westbrook against Carter. Russell a screen on Westbrook. Carter the pass to Thompson. He buries it from 3. Thompson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
For your Mavericks dance team. All right, fans, that was your Mavericks.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Morant. Now Bryant. Right wing. Pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades. The rebound by Carter.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's Carter. Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Pass to Westbrook. And he comes up with a bucket.
Such a bruising player. Westbrook enjoys going into contact and finding ways to score.
Now here's Carter. Lets it fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Carter's got 7 points.
They're lucky to be holding on to this lead after the inconsistent first quarter. But they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Marantz, a skilled distributor.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get up for your Mavericks dance team. All right, fans, that was your Mavericks dance team.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Durant with a screen on Paul. George passes to Durant. There's a screen. And it's slammed in by Durant.
This just in. Kevin Durant is good. How easy does offense come to him?
Ball against Rose. Allen inside. Now here's Harden. The D's right on him. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
For three, George. Another three for Dallas.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Paul. Down low. Here's Allen. Ooh, nice D from George. The Mavericks have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the screen. Here's Durant. Rebounded by the Spurs. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Paul. And here's Jokic, guarded by Durant. Lets it go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
Second free throw, no good. Dallas has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. To the inside. And stolen by Jokic. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Allen gets it to go.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Paul against Rose. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Rose outside. Durant with a screen on Paul. To the paint. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Rose. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Outside Paul. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Dallas earning this break in the action. Up 10.
And that game against the Nuggets, this one is hard to predict because these teams are so close. The trick will be forcing the other team to...
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Dallas Mavericks. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. On the court for San Antonio, Kobe Bryant is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Ja Morant. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Here's Chamberlain. Soft touch off the glass.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's Jokic, and there's the drive. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Iverson. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Carter finds Durant. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
From the mid-range, it's like a lay-in for KD. Easy money.
Here's Bryant. Got a piece of it. Carter against Westbrook. Now here's Carter. Defense is right there. Pass to Thompson. And there's a pick. On the attack, Carter. Rejected by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Morant against Thompson. Here's Iverson. Spurs need to get one up here. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He's an okay long-range shooter, but not with a defender right in his face.
Outside Durant. Thompson outside. From deep. Counted from distance. Thompson's got 9.
There's that signature jumper. Klay Thompson with the picture-perfect mechanics.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Bryant. Inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Who wants the t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, cookies come on the court. Come on and get loud for your Maverick dance team.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Knocked loose. Now Carter. He has 7. And here's Durant. Shot clock at 5. Over Jokic. Durant, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Bryant. Jokic with it. Defended by Thompson. Looking to end the drought. And it's Jokic missing.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Bryant against Carter. Here's Chamberlain. And the layup is good. He's got 6.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. To the inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball, and almost always makes the right decision.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Durant draws the double.
2 minutes remaining in the ball.
There's a screen. Here's Carter. Rebound San Antonio. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Carter against Westbrook. Pass to Durant. Launches a 3. And they get it back. Abdul-Jabbar. Durant against Morant. Second shot opportunity. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
When Kevin Durant is shooting this efficiently, it's lights out. Defense better make a change.
And they're on the break. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Bryant. Pass to Iverson. 54 seconds left in the third. Deflected. Here's Carter. He's got 7. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Durant, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And that's going to be a foul on San Antonio.
I mean, the versatility of KD is tremendous. There's really nothing this guy can't do.
The Spurs making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Stolen by Carter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Chamberlain. Durant with it. Here's Chamberlain, hounded by Morant. Harden against Carter. Just 4 to shoot. Nice move. San Antonio with a rebound. Outside Harden. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Dallas with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bryant outside. Pass to Iverson. Fires it from 18. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Dallas has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And for the Spurs, they've got Kobe Bryant. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. Russell Westbrook out there with Ja Morant.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And for the Mavericks, Here's Jokic, and it's rejected.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Carter from outside. It's hauled in by Kobe.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Okay, nice crossover, but it means nothing if you can't complete the shot.
Pass to Durant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Out to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
The Spurs have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Bryant inside, defended by Thompson. Got it, despite fading back a bit.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Charge to Dallas. And the last Mavericks get free t-shirts. Let's see who's allowed. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
From our reporter, Leforce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
San Antonio on D, down by 15.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
And there's the rejection. Durant against Morant. Tipped away. 3-on-3. From 9 feet. Durant with it. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Westbrook comes with a double. Clock at 6. Durant against Bryant. The 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Morant against Durant. Westbrook outside. Pass to Durant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pounded by Westbrook. The 3 from Thompson. Offensive board. Abdul-Jabbar. Yep, that one's good. And the Mavericks lead by 17. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight. No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Carter against Westbrook. Shoots from the elbow. Chamberlain controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Iverson. It's tipped. Now here's Carter.
Two minutes remaining.
The 15-footer.
2 minutes.
Pass to Durant. Six to shoot. Now Carter. From deep three-point range, Abdul-Jabbar misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Carter, the pass to Durant. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and the space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
B.A., it really did. But, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
Now here's Morant. Jokic finds Morant. Back to Jokic. Pass to Bryant. Westbrook with it. 4-3. Chamberlain pulls it in. 56 seconds left in the final quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
What's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
Now here's Carter. Back to Thompson. Outside Durant. From behind the arc. And they recover it.
Big offensive board. They can milk that clock even more now.
Pass to Thompson. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really shows what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Grant Hill, Allie Leforce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.